A thread by Brian the Great. All warfare is based on deception. Everybody assuming Trump hasn't been working furiously behind the scenes to effect certain outcomes were wrong. They based their assumptions on Trump doing nothing and just hoping for the best on the surface of things, as they were supposed to. Hold out baits to entice the enemy, feign disorder and crush him. Trump's own advisors are lying to him. He has no idea what's going on. I feel sorry for him. Art of the deal is fashioned after the art of war. They'll never accept that Trump has been studying information warfare for more than 50 years. He's obviously a moron, so it's impossible he knows what he's doing. Donald J. Trump tweeted September 20th, 2013, move slowly, carefully, and then strike like the fastest animal on the planet. Back to Brian. The chapters in The Art of War on the use of spies are particularly instructive. Spies are used for several chief purposes. 1, to learn the enemy's real plans. 2, to give the enemy your own fake plans. 3, to sow confusion among the enemy. 4, to guide the enemy into attacking your strong positions because they have been tricked by your spies into believing that you are weak there. Trump has never been sitting back and just hoping for the best. The best general wins the battle before it is ever fought. Everybody assumes that Trump is just vainly hoping for a good outcome on January 6th. In fact, I believe he already prepared the ground for the battle long ago, and the outcome is not in doubt. But he will not show you this until the battle begins. His enemies cannot know what his real strategy is or what the real preparations are that he has made for this battle until the battle has begun. They can't even know who's really on his side that has been pretending to fight against him until the battle has started. Quote, I would fight these people openly and transparently, end quote. Well-meaning, but naive people say this to me. Trump will not. Trump will not fight these corrupt systems openly and transparently. You're just going to have to accept that. Sure would be nice to know how Trump intends to win this battle. I sure wish he would tell us all through media interviews and his Twitter account what he's really up to. This statement, by its nature, shows why Trump cannot do that. It's nonsensical. Every public move and word Trump makes and says is intently watched by powerful enemies who are out to sabotage his every effort. He is not going to give them the ammunition they need to sabotage his battle preparations. Let me tell you something from the dim, dark past of long ago. Trump's very first press conference as the newly inaugurated President of the United States in January of 2017, Trump pulled off an information warfare operation on a leaker, then boasted to the press about it. Trump explicitly stated he said something that was not true to some people briefing him at a meeting. Then what he said showed up in the mainstream press as a leak, a real hot scoop. Been president a week. People briefing him are already leaking to the news media, right? Trump tells the assembled press, too stupid to realize what he's telling him, that he had sprung a canary trap on a leaker. He says this right to the news media's face, but they cannot process it. It does not compute. The leaks are real. The news is fake. One of the few media pundits that marveled over what Trump did at that time and at how quickly what he had done was memory hold was Molly Hemingway of The Federalist. He fed leakers fake news, and everybody just shrugged and moved on and learned nothing from it. I have said for going on 4 years now, it's not just the fake news media taking fake leaks from Trump's enemies. Any wild, hairy ass rumor or scuttlebutt that confirms their biases and rushing it to the print, with sourcing being anonymous officials familiar with the matter. Trump himself demonstrated from the very beginning that the news media was too stupid to spot it when he himself fed leakers fake information, knowing they would pass it on to their pet reporters. Trump wants his enemies to think his White House is in absolute chaos at all times. People at his own elbow are sandbagging him at every turn, hiding information from him, not carrying out his orders, and when he finds out, he's too timid to do anything about it. Like Hitler in the bunker, thinking Steiner's attack is going to miraculously save him. The picture is painted through anonymous leaks that a Trump under siege in the White House is suffering from self-delusion, his own advisors humoring him as his total defeat approaches. They'll never admit it publicly, but I wouldn't be surprised if Trump himself is orchestrating the leaks out of his White House that paints the picture of him that his enemies want to believe is real. Would you worry about a president whose own advisors lie to him and humor him? I have been saying for some time now, the disinformation that will be flying around from both sides will increase exponentially the closer we get to January 6th. Trump and his team, both declared and secret, will be feeding fake leaks to the news media at a fast pace. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Sun Tzu. Thus, the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. Sun Tzu. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu. Donald Trump. This could be the calm before the storm. Secret operations are essential in war. Upon them, the army relies to make its every move. Sun Tzu. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Sun Tzu. Engage people with what they expect. It is what they are able to discern and confirms their projections. It settles them into predictable patterns of response, occupying their minds while you wait for the extraordinary moment, that which they cannot anticipate. Sun Tzu. Every battle is won before it is fought. Sun Tzu. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. I will be traveling to Washington, D.C., January 6th. If you can't make it and you would like to support that trip, please donate at links in the description via PayPal and Subscribestar.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.